for Music Radio Creative streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Free Jingle Friday is made possible by our sponsor, Restream, the easy way to stream to multiple social platforms at the same time. Restream Studio makes it simple to go live directly from your browser. Get started now at mrc.fm/Restream. And now, here is Mike and Izabela.
This is about the most fun you are going to have on a Friday, guaranteed. My name is Mike Russell.
And I'm Izabela Russell.
And we welcome you to this live stream that we do every week from our studios here on the Isle of Wight. You're probably familiar with it if you've been here before. But if not, you're going to have great fun.
Yep, we're here to make jingles. And the good news is they are free. So if you would like to have one recorded, you can head on over to mrc.fm/script. I had
a brain freeze there.
Yeah. You know, when you say things on automation so many times, it's like, yeah, you have to think about it for a minute.
So it's Free Jingle Friday. Come into the studio. I've still got my Ginster's Cornish pasty here. It's a vegan special, actually. It's very nice. And I'm enjoying that. But of course, most importantly, getting on with the live stream, because that is the most important thing, Izabela. Let's do this. We're live from the studios on the Isle of Wight, ready to make your jingles. Script submissions are now open.
Oh, I can't believe you've done this. This is a surprise to me. Woohoo! Well, you've got to keep it on. You've got to keep it on.
Oh, not for the whole thing.
Well,
Come on, I'll do it one more time.
You know, just do it. Come on, you flashed it.
Script submissions.
It was like, boom. And it's like, how are you supposed to see it? Keep it on.
Yes.
Keep it on.
mrc.fm/script.
Leave it on.
I don't have the technology to keep it on. It'll disappear in 2 seconds. There, it's gone now. It's gone.
Oh, I'm so disappointed now.
You didn't specify that in the production meeting. Anyway, if you're new, welcome along. Please type new in all caps in the chat. We can see you anywhere, whether you're on Periscope, YouTube, Twitch, or even Mixcloud. Nice to see you. Come and say new in the chat, and also let us know where you're watching from. Nikioso is straight in from Facebook. We've got Paul Dixon saying happy Friday. Vince, Bjorn, I can see some regulars. I can see the moderators. Doug's in there as well. Tim, Scott Foster, welcome. Hamilton Wood, really nice to see you. So much to tell you about this week. It's been a mega week. We've really enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
What about you, Iz?
Oh, it's been a fantastic week. I actually had a lovely, lovely time. And it was just awesome. And may I just say, if you have watched last week, I said I'm going to be doing mushroom picking. And I had a hole and a half. Seriously, it was amazing. So I'm still running high on that front. Totally. It was just amazing. I've never had such a great mushroom picking experience. So, yeah, it was brilliant. Had a lovely weekend last week with my mum and sister. We have Mike's family this weekend. So it's really lovely. It's just really nice.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, I've got some really cool things to tell you, actually. Maybe answer a question in the first section of the show. You don't know this is about audio. We use Adobe Audition. We make you jingles, do that kind of stuff. Submit your scripts. You can do that over, well, here's the fancy lower third, mrc.fm/script.
It looks awesome, but I'm so disappointed you can't keep it on. It's like the whole idea of this is to keep it on.
We might update it by next week. Lots of cool things to tell you. First and foremost, I did want to show you that we are using, let me just see if I can get it on the screen for you here. We're using Restream to send out to all our different broadcast destinations now live. You can see YouTube there, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, everything like that. There is a live studio feature inside Restream. They're a sponsor of the show, by the way. Full disclaimer. And if you go in there, I don't know if I can do this without breaking the stream. Hopefully I won't break the stream. And if you go into the settings, they are one of the only things. So you've got a live stream studio, meaning you don't need software like OBS or Wirecast. You can do it in your browser. Live stream is really fantastic. Bring in guests. You got the chat down the side as well. But here there's a new feature with audio output. If you select your audio interface, they're one of the only ones. Oh, look. Yeah, it's bringing up some stuff there. Okay, I can see your chat. It's one of the... Oh, I've got a lot of audio outputs. Can you see all those audio outputs?
Oh my gosh.
But the most important
audio
thing...
outputs junkie.
Yes, I wanted to show this as an interesting new feature because I am an audio junkie. Go to advanced settings. Look at that. That's fantastic. Advanced settings and stereo audio output is now available. It's one of the only web-based solutions I know that allows you to stream in stereo. So... well done, Restream, for staying on top of it with that kind of stuff. And I really like this. I didn't even know. If you use the Restream Studio, you can click to show. I hope this isn't going to break things. So if I say, like, if you want to get super fancy, you could have a timer counting down. Oh, Paul, that's a great idea. if I click show, it's obviously not going to show because we're using OBS to stream. But I guess if I was using the Restream Studio, it would do some fancy, I like this. I wonder now, can I actually use Restream Studio to do the whole show? I'm going to look into that. It's interesting, Isabella. Anyway, I've got something else to talk about, but first of all, over to you while I complete the consummation of my
completing your
vegan
lunch.
Cornish pasty.
Yes, we need to have Mike nicely fed
Just going to turn the mic off while
and
you,
happy.
you talk about something so I don't munch down your face. Anyway, go ahead.
So if you are watching us for the first time, post new, would love to hear from you and we will give you a shout out. You have the next 25 minutes to make your script submission. It's very simple. You head on over to mrc.fm/script. It would be nice to get that lower third now so we can cue it in. Mike, go on, press the button. Can you do it? Yes. All right, we've got it. So head on over to mrc.fm/script as seen on the screen. I love this. And you can make your script submission there. So the free jingles we record are just dry recordings. If you would like to have your script not just recorded but also produced, then Super Chat, yellow or above is the way. You can see people submitting Super Chats through YouTube. If you are watching us on Facebook or Mixcloud or other platforms, you can also upgrade within the script submission link. So in that link, there is a possibility to upgrade to a full production too. So you have a next...
Might be worth to add a full disclaimer at this point that actually the kind of production we do is done by me live on the show at hour. It's not representative of the kind of production you might get if you ordered a jingle from musicradiocreative.com. Why, Isabella?
Because we don't take much time to produce them live on the show. Obviously, live on the show, we want things to go smoothly and, go really fast. So Mike just does relatively well. He actually does probably like record-breaking fast production on the show. So it's not the same quality you would get if you went to our website and ordered through our website, where quite often we could spend as much as an hour on a jingle to make it really sound well, to master it properly and think of sound effects and music to use, etc. So you are getting kind of a preview of the service that we offer on our website, but you also get it at a fraction of the price, and you get ability to get that jingle done by the audio ninja master himself, may I just say. And he's a very hungry audio ninja master today, as you can see. Yeah, he's getting there. So it's just as simple as that. I'm going to have a quick look at your comments as well as they're coming in. Hello to Steven, who's watching us from Liverpool. He's new. Hello to Paul Dixon, Daniel Kipchumba, who's asking how to submit your script. I hope I've answered that already. Kenley Stevens says hi. Scott Forster is in the house. Mike Edwards. We have Lrak TV.
Wow, very cool. I also see Student FM has asked, do you use a Blackmagic Atom? I think it's the Atom Mini. It has 4 HDMI inputs. You can do like picture-in-picture, lower third, stuff like that. No, not using that. I did look into it when they released it, and then they released the Pro version that allows you to stream inside the box and stuff like that. And I just thought, you see, this is the thing. I'd love to use Restream Studio, actually. This is really, really tempting with all the features they've got. But I just don't know if it can do everything that OBS Studio can do. I love the customization in my OBS, which is behind me there.
Nice.
That's OBS. It just allows me to do so much. I can get down and granular. It's open source. There's a big community behind it. So there's nothing you can't really do in there, Student FM, to answer your question. And to answer another question, let's go to the Music Radio Creative community. I'm going to post a reply to this later on. But it's a new user of our Adobe Audition Presets Lite version 1.0, which, by the way, if you're interested, Mike's presets are available.
Oh, check it out.
Where, Isabella?
mrc.fm/presets.
Absolutely.
That's simple as that.
So you can go and grab any presets, including the Lite. How much do the Lite presets cost? Do you know, roughly, in US dollars, please?
I will tell you. Give me a second. You talk about it, and I will tell you.
Okay, so Harris773 has posted in the community saying, hello, everyone. I'm noticing using Mike's Lite presets, not the full ones that I use later on in the show, but the Lite ones, some of my words are being faded out. Is there something that I can do to change that? I don't see the option to modify presets. Well, yes, Harris, there is. And actually, when I post the reply, I will post a timestamp to 9 minutes into this live stream so you can watch my reply. That might be actually more handy than me trying to post in text what to do. So this is what you do. And I've actually loaded up my Lite presets here in Audition so I can show you. And I've got my voice here. Let's play some of this back.
This is 13 Pro Am.
Okay, so there I am processed. And what I'm going to actually do is just turn this audio down.
This is 13 Pro Am.
And actually what I might do is go into the original file, turn it down as far as I can. Oh, that's 96 dB. That's a bit too far down. So I'm just going to turn it right down and go back to multi-track. Sorry, I'm clicking everywhere.
This is 13 Pro Am, everything rugby league. You're listening.
Actually, that's still not bad at that volume level, but at a certain level, let's take it down a bit more.
This is 13 Pro Am.
Okay, you can hear a little bit of cutting and clipping in the silent spots there. That's the gate kicking in a little bit too aggressively. And you're going to have that issue usually with these presets when the voice is recorded at a very, very low level. Just have a look.
This is
actually does a marvelous job, the presets, of pulling them up to -1 dB, even though when you go to the original waveform,
this is 13 Pro.
it's down at -26 dB. I'm guessing, Harris773, that your audio may be recorded at an even lower level. And what you need to do is you need to have these, all the volume of all your audio going into the presets at a certain level. If you have it too quiet, first and foremost, the noise gate is going to get over-aggressive and start cutting off ends of words because you'll fall below the threshold and the gate will close. Your silences will be really prominent. You won't hear everything. And also the other stuff won't work, like the compression. It won't work so much because you're not hitting the compression threshold. So an easy fix for this, and say you haven't got just one track, but say you've got multiple tracks and you're bringing them in. I'm just going to push them around like this for a moment to show you. You would select everything, you'd right-click, and you'd match the clip loudness. This is a brilliant tool. And I would suggest a target loudness of -23. A lot of podcasters actually say to me, well, why don't I just use that feature in Audition multitrack and put it -16, and then I'm hitting my target LUFS, right, for a podcast, because -16 is the kind of agreed level that a stereo podcast should be. So why not -16? And the reason for that, there's a really good reason for not doing that in the multitrack, is because this matching clip loudness does not have a limiter on it. When you go into the match loudness window, sorry if I'm going above some people's heads here, there's a match loudness window. I've done lots of videos on the channel about it. And you do the overall matching of loudness of one final mix down. So before you save it and upload it as an episode, if it's a podcast, then it has a limiter on it. So even if that pushes the waveform up really high, it will stop it from distorting. Whereas in multitrack, you won't get that. So I suggest -23 with a tolerance of 0.1. The default settings, boom. And look at that. It automatically makes all the clips the level they should be. Nice. Beware, if some of your audio is quiet and some of it's loud, it will, of course, try to balance out between the loud and the quiet there. But as you can see, a pretty marvelous job of changing the volume levels. And now that should have less of an impact. If you really want to go the extra mile, if you're really upset that the noise gate is working too aggressively, and this applies only, by the way, to the light presets. It works differently in other presets. But for the light presets, something I've set up, if I go to Advanced View here, which you hit Shift and 5 in the presets to get there, and then you look for the voice effects mail chain here. You go into Dynamics Processing, and you'll see here, this is where the gate is, and this is how the gate's set. And you simply just roll that point back. That's all you do, and that completely disables the noise gate. And you should have no more cutting off of end of words or silences. Hope that makes sense. Did that make sense?
It did make perfect sense. Thank you, Mike. And may I just add at this point that Adobe Audition Light presets are created really in general for with people in mind who do a lot of narration, so voice actors, audiobook creators, producers who work with a lot of spoken audio.
I am an audio geek.
Audio geeks.
And audio geeks. So this is there are no fancy effect tracks or anything like that. It's just the voice processing. They are currently on at $128. It's $128, or in pounds it is 95 British pounds.
There you go. Very easy.
mrc.fm/presets. A couple of things that jumped into my view as you were talking. Mark says on Facebook, about to buy the space presets and hoping you had to have them added to my presets 3.0 for mega multi-track sessions. So Mark actually got in touch and he said, if I buy the space presets, could you just add them to my Adobe Audition 3.0 presets that I already bought so that I have it all in one place? And I said that we will do it for Mark. So I think Mark is quite excited about that.
My goodness. You know what? One thing I'll say about Adobe Audition and all Adobe products, they have a fantastic extensions store where you can go ahead and install stuff, can't you? Like you can install... there's not many apps I install from the extensions store. One of the good ones, I think, is something like Notes. You can take notes on audio files and save them with the audio file. It's an extension anyway. Why won't you, Adobe, why won't you do something like that for presets, please? That would just be amazing.
That would be really nice, right? That would be amazing.
Then we wouldn't have all this. Can you add this to that and this to that?
Yeah,
like
it would be
a
just
store
like,
for presets, Adobe. Come on.
That would be really nice. So there you go. So just a quick reminder, you have 15 minutes to submit your scripts. If you would like to have a script recorded today, head on over to mrc.fm/script. All the scripts that you submit, we record as just dry recordings. If you would like to have your script not just recorded, but also produced, then Super Chat yellow or above is the way. Or you can upgrade within that form at mrc.fm/script. That's as simple as that.
Absolutely. Now, remember, you can get a script in, and we love it if you're watching on YouTube. If you Super Chat yellow and above, then you will be able to get something produced into a jingle on the show. But remember, whether you want something produced using the Super Chat or pay feature, or whether you want just a free voiceover, the script submissions are open for another 15 minutes at mrc.fm/script. Nice to see so many of you chatting away. Hamilton Wood in there, Izabela's in there, Mark as well. Scott says, highly recommend the Presets 3.0, well worth it. Thanks so much, Scott. That's really cool. Bit of a debate going on here. Patrick and Student FM are debating normalize limit. There's a space for that, and Patrick, the student, is saying, no, normalizing is not the way. Well, I'll just let you debate that one out for now. Loads of cool stuff happening this week, Izabela. I mean, do you want me to carry on, or? I've
got stuff to say too.
Go
I
on.
would love to take a voice. Can I actually speak?
Go for it. We got a new feature coming up in under 15 minutes.
We
by the way.
do, and I was going to tease that a little bit and say that actually, yeah, there is a new feature coming up at halfway through the show. So wait for that. And I think if you are an audio geek or would like to learn more about audio, you will like it very much. So that's all I will say at this stage. But also, I can see there is a question about the opening theme to our Free Jingle Friday. That is actually our Solid Gold theme, which actually is on sale. So we have a brand new sale every month.
Let's play it.
Is that the one? No.
Oh, is it not that one?
No.
Oh, it's the one where we do the opener.
The opener. Yeah,
okay.
the you know.
Yeah.
Live from the
The
studios
one sponsored by Restream.
Yeah. That stuff.
That is the Solid Gold jingle.
That is the Solid Gold jingle. And each month, our store has brand new offers. And Solid Gold is on offer through whole of September. I'm just posting a link to our sale in our store. We generally do have some really good sales each month. This month, we also have our noise reduction presets at half the usual price. So if you haven't looked at those already, or if you have problematic audio and would like some presets to help with that, they are at half the usual price at the moment, so good chance to grab those. We also have some great voices on sale this month as well. So check those out. And our production library volume 5, which I'm hoping, Mike, you are going to demonstrate again this week. And I did tease last week and I said it's coming on sale. So it is on sale now. If you haven't checked that already,
okay,
you can do so now.
Cool. Yeah. Big shout out to Zoran, who's watching from Macedonia, purely for information, works with SoundForge Pro, recording vocals and production in Samplitude Pro as well. That's really interesting. Also, Robert is saying, are you using a Stream Deck? Actually, I got two in front of me here and they work very nicely for switching cameras and camera angles and bits like that. So yes, we do use a Stream Deck. Yes, we do. And actually, I was just going to say that there are so many international countries today. So it keeps popping into my view. There is South Africa in the house. I've seen there is Czech Republic. There was Ethiopia and a couple of other countries. Sort of. It's the global audio family.
It's the global audio. Oh, Kenya. There you go. There is Kenya in the house. Post where you are watching. Would love to hear from you. It's a global audio family. We are all united by the power of audio. How awesome does this sound?
Absolutely. We most certainly are. In 5 minutes, we're introducing the new feature here to Music Radio Creative Live. Can't wait to share it with you. Think you're going to really like it. We're mixing things up, but we're doing something specifically for you because you're tuning in for audio information. Yeah. So hopefully, Izabela, that will be really nice indeed.
Absolutely. So very excited. If you haven't already, head on over to mrc.fm/script. That's where the script submissions live. That's how you can get a jingle done today. It's Free Jingle Friday, and we are here to make your jingles.
Absolutely. So other stuff going on, actually, if I bring up the YouTube
I have
site.
some stuff to say too. So
Tons. Okay, we'll go.
There is literally just ton.
We'll go back. Yeah.
We've got tons. So do you know what I'm really excited to? Like today, like for the very first time, I felt like Christmas is literally like so near.
Whoa,
and the reason
Izabela.
I say that is I've been working on a brand new Christmas package. So each year, almost each year, we do create a new package with Christmas jingles that you can. So it will be like a package of, I think there is 20 jingles, and you can tag your station name or your presenter name at the end. But this year, I've been thinking about different ways we can make it sort of slightly unique, because obviously I presume Christmas is not going to be quite the same as last year because of the COVID, raging through the world. So I'm really, really curious as to what your reaction will be to them when they go live, because I have included some references to it because I don't think we can quite ignore it, especially in the jingle world. I think that it's on people's minds, and I think that jingles perhaps have a way to maybe put it sort of slightly more lightly in the view, in sort of general opinion. So I'm super curious, but kind of it made me feel like, hey, Christmas is really not far from now on,
Yeah. And those Black Friday deals, they'll be up soon. Oh, yes.
Black Friday, and then it's countdown and everything else. Like, what? Although I think that we all agreed that we will be glad to say bye 2020. See you never again.
Please reboot the system and make 2021 a little bit better. Check out the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Here's the YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/musicradiocreative if you happen to be watching elsewhere. In fact, I'll post that everywhere, thanks to the power of our Restream chat box. Go ahead and click subscribe if you haven't done so. Really appreciate it if you do that. Hey, look at that. We're nearly at 200,000 subscribers, which is amazing. And I say we are. It's a joint effort. You guys support the channel and make it what it is. So recent uploads included yesterday, recording many microphones into Adobe Audition. Right now, this thing called Free Jingle Friday going on. Another one that really popped, got quite popular, how to fix a phone call. This was actually for an iHeart radio station that sent us over the phone call and said, can you do anything with this? It's Joe Cross, the guy from Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead, those documentary movies, fantastic movies. They did an interview with him and it was a bit peaky. Anyway, I show you how to use spectral frequency display to cure that. Every single week there's an Adobe Audition tutorial going out till the end of the year. That's my promise to you. Eliminating noise using a cool plugin from Waves. We had a look at that as well. Tons of other stuff we've probably spoken about in previous Free Jingle Fridays. So there you go. There's a brief overview. 3 minutes until this brand new feature coming up. What have you got for us, Izabela?
I was going to say there is Zoran in the house watching us from Macedonia. Hello to you. There is also Larak watching from Philippines. So that's quite cool. Hello to you too.
Cool.
And of course, everybody else. But what was I going to say? There was something here.
Makes very entertaining viewing, Izabela. Someone saying, what was it going to say? Yeah, thanks for giving us your time this week.
No, do you know there was a lot of
pressure.
sorry, there it is. I was just trying to find the name because to what I just said about the Christmas jingles, and I can't find the name, but somebody just said thank you so much for those because they are really awesome. Your Christmas packages are really awesome. Keep them coming in. So thank you for that. And I'm really sorry. I'm trying to find your name, but it's just like whooshed past in the flurry of comments. So yes, we try. We try to make packages essentially that are really easy and affordable. If you want to have like a bigger package but working on a budget, so we've kind of found different ways that can be feasible for
Mike Edwards is watching from Wiltshire. What a lovely county Wiltshire is. Do you remember, I think it was last year, we had a mini break in Wiltshire. We went to visit Stonehenge and Avebury. Oh my goodness, Avebury. Talk about awesome energy and stone circles and just awesomeness. And a Red Lion pub that's potentially an amazing centre of energy, Izabela. Wow, Wiltshire.
Some stone
I love Wiltshire.
And he's in his element.
Yeah, seriously. Where's that place in the Lake District that has, right up on a hill, it has stone circles? Oh my goodness, I love stone circles. We have a lack of stone circles on the Isle of Wight.
We need more. You can always set them up,
Yes, it would take a lot of ancient technology and energy to do so, and I don't know if I have it in me, Iz.
Oh, I'm
But
disappointed.
if you know of a stone circle near you or any energetic stones near you, post them in the chat right now because I'd be really interested to hear your suggestions, solutions on places to visit and feel the vibes. So, where is your favorite stone circle? Post it in the comments now.
What a question. Where is your favorite stone circle? In case you haven't got one, right? It's like, woo.
But
That's a
everyone
tough
knows,
one.
Izabela, if you live near a stone circle, you're aware of it. You probably visited it before, right?
But in reality, how many stone circles do we have around the world? All right, if you are watching them
Loads.
outside of...
They're called megalithic monuments. They're everywhere.
All right. So, yes, super curious. If you have any megalithic monuments, is that what you just said?
Megalithic monuments, yes.
Right, okay.
The Druids know what I'm talking about.
Dear. So 5 minutes left to submit your scripts. If you haven't done so already, head on over to mrc.fm/script. Mike, you could put this is the cue time. There we go.
Yeah.
Head on over there. And if you would like to have your script not just recorded, but also produced, then Super Chat, yellow or above is the way, or you can upgrade within the script form itself. So mrc.fm/script is the way.
Okay, let's hop into Adobe Audition. It's time for a brand new feature. It's called Plugin of the Week.
We need a jingle.
Yeah, we need a jingle for
totally
that.
need a jingle.
Plugin of the week.
Of the week.
We are going to be looking at plugins, and in fact, I'm just going to do a quick sample recording so I can show you this before we get into closing script submissions and doing the production. So, this is Music Radio Creative Live. I know, very original, but that will do for now. So the idea of plugin of the week is I'm going to manipulate some audio over here in Audition for you, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite audio plugins. It'll vary every week. Sometimes we'll talk about Wave stuff, we'll talk about Isotope, we've got stuff from FabFilter, and just any plugin I like. There's stuff from the small indie developers as well. If you know of a good plugin, or you are an audio plugin developer, get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. So I'm going to be featuring something new every week. And just as full disclosure, if the plugin has an affiliate program, we will use an affiliate link for you in the chat. That's full disclosure. So if you like the plugin and you go ahead and use the link we give you in this live stream to purchase it, you will be helping the live stream because it is an affiliate link. Does that make things clear?
It does make things clear, and another full disclosure, we will use plugins that we don't have any affiliates with too. It's just about bringing interesting content to you and giving you a kind of a wider scope of what is available and what plugins actually do, because we've realized that a lot of starting users actually don't necessarily go into plugin companies to try different things and don't realize the power the plugins hold.
Oh yes, the power of the plugin.
We're bringing the power of the plugin to you. Ta-da!
So let's do it, and let's start off with the big daddy of plugin manufacturers, Waves Audio. And not only can you get this plugin at a discount because it's currently on sale, but you can also get a further 10% off if you use the link I'm going to give you in just a moment for Waves, which is mrc.fm/waves. So this plugin is actually one that is not often used. It's under the modulation menu here, and it's something called MetaFilter. Stereo. Not Metaflanger, which I also like, but MetaFilter. I think this one is often underused and underrated, but it can do so many things. And you might think, it's just something that sweeps through EQ frequencies, but actually it does so much more than that.
MetaFilter, did you say?
MetaFilter. Not only does it sweep through frequencies, but it also does stutter, so you could use it on music or music production or sound effect manipulation. It also has a really cool bit crusher that we're going to look at. And I just want to show you a few presets to get started. It's also got noise and tone generators over here as well. So you can really, really manipulate the sound of a voice. And what we're going to do with the plugin of the week, if it's appropriate, I'm actually going to insert it on a track in my presets and do the production using that plugin as well. So we can actually show you in real life. So first of all, I'm just going to switch this off and give you the clean voice. Here's the clean voice. Is Music Radio Creative Live. Okay. This is Music Radio Creative Live. And you can see that plugin going nuts up there. So this is like a visual representation of the frequencies it sweeps. And I want to show you a couple of my favorite presets under this one. This is Auto Dafe. So we got this MetaFilter HPF sweeper. Plugin is called MetaFilter. Listen to this. This is Music Radio Creative Live. So that's a simple. Now that works well on vocals, but just imagine you had some kind of piece of music. In fact, I wonder if I can drag in a piece of music from the media browser now from Production Library 5. Let's get something here. Beats, Let's see what we got here. That'll do nicely. So let's bring that in and let's run MetaFilter on that. So again, back into effects, my VST3 plugins, modulation, waves, MetaFilter. And you will get 10% off this if you use mrc.fm/waves. So let's go back in to, let's load up that Auto Daffer sweeper. Now, can you hear how it's... Isn't that cool? Compared to the original, which is just a standard music bed. So you're getting that, let's switch it on.
Insane.
So often when you hear music mixes where it's like, we play the best music like this, this, and this, and you get that kind of sweeping, that kind of... And that's the kind of thing where it goes up to the high frequencies or down to the lows. So really cool double use there of that preset alone. Let's go back and show you something else I really like. Auto Daffer medium sweep.
This is Music Radio Creative Live.
And you've got that kind of robotic voice. That is bit crushing going on there. Again, let's go to here.
Music Radio.
So that's got a bit crusher, and we can turn the crush frequency up and down.
Music Radio.
Whoa.
So you can do bit crushing on this, and Adobe Audition doesn't have a native bit crusher, so I really like the fact you can push the drive up, make it more prominent.
Music Radio Creative Live.
And you can change the smoothness and the spreads, the stereo spread.
Music Radio Creative Live.
And that's insane.
Music Radio Creative Live.
So you can do all kinds of cool stuff like that. And if you brought this into multi-track, you could automate the crushing, so you could crush it up and down as you're working on the vocals, which is really cool. Let's see if I got time just before we close those submissions. I know I'm running a little bit over this week.
Okay.
What else did I find that I liked? There's one here called Trippy, and we can use this. So it can do all that manipulation, but it works the same on music as well. Let's load up again. We'll go for that Trippy. So you can do all kinds of cool, like out of this world stuff here. Weird reverb. So it's very, if you've ever heard of the English psychedelic band Spongle, it sounds very like something that would be made by Spongle.
Spongle music.
Spongle music.
Are you sure it's not like Yeah Ding Dong or something?
No, it's nothing like that, Izabela. Anyway, we'll demo it more as we go through the production process now, because I don't want to run too much over. If you're interested, it's on sale now. Waves already have a sale on. But if you use our link...
$30 at the moment.
Yep, mrc.fm/waves, you will indeed get another 10% off. Wow.
Yoo-hoo.
There you go. It's MetaFilter, by the way. MetaFilter. And link is in the description to this live stream. Nice plugin, says Student FM.
Nice.
So there you go. Script submissions are now... Oh, hang on. They are now closed. So thanks for all your jingles. Thanks for all your jingles.
Right, I've been watching like a good student and actually haven't done all the things that I usually do towards the end of the closing thing. So you've got to, this is, it's good. It's really, really good, but it's done. The submissions are now closed.
Yes, of course. You close them now. We got carried away. We'll try not to get carried away too much. Because, we're obviously now I'm going into Adobe Audition. I'm starting up a FJF 2020 0904.
And at this point, I would love to say a huge thank you to Bjorn, Doug, and Tim, who are working in the background and actually just helping hugely, not only replying to all of your comments, but also just making sure that all the scripts we have to record are ready for us to record at the moment the script submissions finish. So thank you. You guys are absolutely amazing, and we could not do this without you. You are an amazing addition to our team here. So it's really, really cool.
Thank you so much, guys. Right, we've got those jingles. So, and I've also got Adobe Audition fired up and ready to record. So we're going to go through and record out those super chats, which will be produced in just a moment. Let's start off. The first one's for me. So, I'm going to switch mics. Just get this mic
bigger
out the way.
There we go.
Silence is golden, and there is my voiceover mic. So let's get into this. Let's start off with the first jingle for this week. On the hour, every hour, from our studios in Teesside, live, playing the best hits. This is your favourite music station. This is True Hits Radio.
Stay tuned for more creator tips. It's the Creator Breakfast.
On 88.3 Southern FM, this is Brekkie with Bjorn and Claire.
Invested in trying to improve your business over the last 3 years? You could be owned you could be owed an average of over £45,000. Search for Hamilton Wood and Company in all major search engines.
This is Burwell Community Radio, your village voice. Burwell Community Radio.
Since 1990, he's been fighting the corrupt Arkansas's powerful elites. Good old boys network of crooked judges, cops, politicians. His favorite, don't you know? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Charles Neely.
Hello, Arkansas. Come November.
Arkansas. I need to re-record then. You didn't tell me.
Oh, okay. I tell you what, let's try not to make so many mistakes this week, because it makes editing a bit of a pain. I'm going to start this all again, and we'll go from the beginning and see if we can get it right. And it's crooked judges, crooked judges, by the way, crooked judges.
Arkansas. Do you know this was
judges? Arkansas. We did it a few weeks back. Okay, no worries. I'm going to start again from the top.
Did you say crooked? Yeah,
crooked. Okay, let's go again from the top. Here we go.
All right.
On the hour. Every hour, from our studios in Teesside, live, playing the best hits. This is your favourite music station. This is True Hit Radio.
Stay tuned for more creator tips. It's the Creator Breakfast.
On 88.3 Southern FM, this is Brecky with Bjorn and Claire.
Invested in trying to improve your business over the last 3 years? You could be owed an average of over £45,000. Search for Hamilton Wood and Company in all major search engines.
This is Burwell Community Radio, your village voice. Burwell Community Radio.
Since 1990, he's been fighting the corrupt Arkansas powerful elites. Good old boys network of crooked judges, cops, politicians. His favorite, don't you know? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Charles Neely.
Hello, Arkansas. Come November, exercise your right to vote for United States Congressman French Hill. Why? It's the right thing to do. Remember, vote twice.
Welcome to the Suhovsky Enterprise website. Feel free to look around and see what we do.
Blind Cafe Radio presents DJ Tom's Music Buffet. Come in for a slice of the 70s.
From Ramsbottom to Australia, playing the classics all around the world, 24/7. This is Chris Crook on East Lancs Radio.
You're listening to London Loves with Joe Atari and Jem Precious, Thursdays at 6 on Shoreditch Radio.
This week's hottest urban, R&B, slow jams and soul cats on Clubalicious Radio.
Welcome to Championship Saturday. Who will be the one to come out on top?
Hang on. Almaria. Okay.
Almanthora. Alman.
No, but it says Amir. Okay. Almaria. Okay. Broadcasting live across the Almanthora Valley. You're listening to Almaria Radio.
Welcome to the Melting Pot with your host, G-Man16. Ivan's Retro Chart Show, 1970s music all the way, every Monday, 12 noon till 2 on Coastal Sound. Damn Daily for good music, your local news, 9 to 11 on weekdays or on demand.
It's a Jazz Jam weekend. Jazz Jambalaya.
This one's just for recording. QITC Studio Productions, reinventing the way you experience music, entertainment, and marketing strategy.
Woohoo.
There we go. So that is really, really good. I did a bit of a clap there, which gave me a bit of a spike in audio levels there. So I'm just going to take that into account when normalizing this audio file. But a good selection of jingles this week. Thanks, as always, for popping these up and, super chatting. By super chatting and donating via the online form, you basically help support the show and keep us going. And obviously doing all the free voiceovers that we do as well for those of you that come in for that particular service. And I have to say that was pretty clean. That was like almost I would say, a clean bill of health in terms of no editing required. How do we do that? We've never had a week like that.
You know, you've put me under pressure. You were like, just don't make any mistakes. No mistakes. So I'm just like, okay, I won't make any.
And you were perfect. Right, I'm into Audition, into the presets here, and what I'm going to do, as promised, is I'm going to actually create a new track. What I'll do is I'll create a duplicate of the voice flanger. So you just go to track, and then you just duplicate the track, copies everything, all the buses, everything else onto that track, and I'll call this Waves MetaFilter because we're doing that this week as the plugin of the week. MetaFilter. And there's a 10% discount at mrc.fm/waves if you want to get that. And what I'm going to do is when I put stuff on that track, I'm just going to engage the MetaFilter and show you some of the cool effects that you could possibly consider doing with Waves MetaFilter. So let's get started with our first jingle here. This is going to be a doddle to produce. Everything is voiced perfectly, which is just the way I like it. And I'm going to get started with this. So this is the first jingle. I'm just cutting this up now. I'm going to bring in some sound effects. Did anyone see the Nintendo Direct yesterday, 35 years of Mario? Anyone excited about that? It's quite cool, isn't it? They're doing a lot of stuff, and some new releases.
I was going to say that.
Some
I'm
old
glad
releases.
that Joe is finding my Arkansas mistakes very hilarious. Thank you, Joe, for being very understanding. I have managed to correct myself.
What did you say again? Arkansas.
Arkansas, yeah.
Well, that is how it's said, isn't it?
That is how it looks. You should
really
say
tough.
it. So it's like, if it was Arkansas, why is it not SAW?
Yeah, no, but to the credit, there are not many places that are hard to pronounce in the United States, whereas here in lovely England, we tend to make town names and place names really difficult to pronounce.
Oh, we do. We certainly do, yes.
So I think we are the most guilty of strange town and village and county names. Let's bring this in and let's see what we can do here. Oh, I had snapping switched on. Let's switch that off.
On the hour, every hour.
Oh, cool. This is where I'm going to start bringing in that MetaFilter. And I'm going to bring it in on a clip-by-clip basis, I think, because I want to be sort of granular. Let's see. Modulation, waves, MetaFilter. Let's see what we've got here.
Every hour from
That's crazy, isn't it?
That is
every hour. Let's just have a mess with this.
every hour from our
You see, you can do all kinds of cool little delay stutters and stuff.
hour,
It's like, it does some real cool, like, kind of freaky stuff.
every hour.
That's like, what you do with that is you wouldn't have that as your main voice, but you could have that as an in the background voice. So you could have on the hour, every hour with that very low in the mix. Let's see how that sounds.
On the hour, every hour from
Whoa.
on the hour, every hour from our
Gosh, oh my goodness. Oh, I know why it's doing it twice, because I've doubled it on that track. Let's take it off on that track.
on the hour, every hour from
And what I can actually do is like increase the volume on that, drag that out a little bit so it goes on. Actually, we'll drag this out quite a way.
the hour, every hour from our studio.
Let's bring that down a little bit more so we're not too in your face.
On the hour, every hour from our studio. On the hour, every hour from our
So you just get that in the background there, and then we'll bring this in here.
from our studios in Teesside. Live.
Okay, and this is where I'm going to bring some effects that will go nicely on the bed here. So one's going to come in there, and then I'll use another bit.
The hour from our studios in Teesside. Live, playing the best hits.
Playing the best hits. Again, we'll bring that down and metaflange that. MetaFilter. I get those two confused, really confused. Again, MetaFilter stereo. Let's see what we've got here. I do quite like the bit crushing effect of this one.
Playing the best hits.
Playing the best hits. And again, we can really sort of move the crush.
Playing the best hits.
So that's cool.
Playing the best hits.
It's a cool stereo effect that otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do.
This is your favorite music.
Let's bring that up there to give it a chorus.
This is your favorite music station. This is True Hit
That's where you need the big bang at the end, the bum bum bum, like that, which will.
Station. This station. This.
Oh, hang on. Let's listen to the beat of that track.
Music station.
Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to fake reverb it there. Oops. Not all of it, just some of it. There we go. Bring that up. Okay, that needs to come in earlier. Let's bring that in earlier. And we'll bring that in.
For a music station. This is true.
Maybe not. Maybe
For a
not.
music station.
Let's bring this in.
This is True Hit Radio.
This is True Hit Radio. And let's move that down there.
This is True Hit Radio.
That's cool. So just a bit of MetaFilter in there, and it sort of sounds like this. Let's go back to the start and have a listen to how that initial jingle sounds.
On the hour, every hour. From our studios in Teesside. Live.
Playing the best hits.
This is your favourite music station. This is True Hit Radio.
I think that's quite a tight plug-in. I like that.
That is really nice. I like that too.
Works really nicely. Let's go back. We're using Production Library 5 here. mrc.fm/SFX if you want sound effects that sound like this.
You even cued in the sound effect very nicely when you said that. It's like,
/SFX.
Mike just makes jingles on the fly, you know.
Yeah. Go there now.
Stay tuned for more creator tips. It's the Creator Breakfast.
Ooh, let's see how we can do this.
The tips. It's the Creator Breakfast.
Let's bring that little tick in a little lower, and we'll fade that off at the end. Beep, beep, and we'll go beep like that. And I'm going to take this and sort of stutter it a bit, like so.
It's the Creator.
That's nice. And then wonder. Oop. No, come back. I didn't want to get rid of you.
It's the Creator.
Creator is what I want to work on.
The Creator.
Creator.
Creator Breakfast.
Creator breakfast, right there. That's it. And a little bit of MetaFilter coming in on this. So again, clip effect here, just for that last clip, and we'll go into VST3, modulation, waves, MetaFilter, stereo. Let's just see how we can mess about with this. I love it. Actually, it's like I find it far better. Psychedelic delay.
Creator Breakfast.
Oh
Nice.
yes. Now you need to drag this out a little bit. But it's funny. Yeah.
Creator Breakfast.
That's probably a little bit too much, isn't it?
Creator Breakfast.
We'll go for something different. Let's see what else we've got. Yeah, if you bring out the load from the Waves interface, it's much easier. Otherwise, everything is just all in one big thing here. If you decide to go in here. What have we got? Pink Sizzle. Let's try that.
Creator Breakfast.
Okay, that might be good to double up. So let's do the Creator Breakfast.
Creator Breakfast.
Oh, I like that. Let's double it up with some, let's see here, dynamics. Laughing mice. No, maybe not.
Breakfast.
Oh.
The Creator Breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, we could go with that. Hang on, I just need to, there's a little bit of me speaking at the end there. So let's go back here.
Tips. It's the Creator Breakfast.
Nice.
There we go. So that's nice. I did like the...
Tips. It's the Creator Breakfast.
So there we go. That's just one of the things we can do there with it. Let's go back. I'm going to do some more bit crushing on the next one. So let's bring this in. I do love a bit of bit crushing. Like I say, there's nothing natively in Audition that can do that. So... Okay, let's zoom in on this one here, and we're going to put that there. That's coming in there, and...
It's Brecky with Bjorn and Claire.
Okay, let's cut it, and move it over, zip that in there, fade out, and fade in. What have we got?
On 88.3 Southern FM.
Okay, Southern FM is going to be nice and clean, but we'll go ahead and put on the, let's see, VST.
Do you know, I've just noticed you haven't swapped your microphones.
Yeah, I have. I'm on my AKG now.
Yeah, but usually you use Shure SM7B just for recording.
No, I use the SM7B to do the start of the show, and then I record the voiceovers.
Oh, okay. And then you do the rest of
this
it.
one.
So it's like, ooh, which one shall I pull down today, right? You should have actually, do you know what? It would be quite cool if you had a desk with like 10 of the microphones and say, today I'm going to record on this microphone. You know, I think that's quite neat.
Very good.
On 88.3 Southern FM.
So some of these are a bit zany. You just need to really find the one that's right for you.
On 88.3 Southern FM.
So some of those are, you need to really sort of like even that out. Sometimes when it's unintelligible what is being said, you might need to double up and go for a clean version as well.
On 88.3.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
That's such a clever idea. Well done, you.
So many cool things you can do with this.
On 88.3 Southern FM.
Okay, Southern FM needs to be a bit bigger and fatter. So let's bring this up here.
Southern FM. This is Breck.
We'll give a bit of space there because there's some nice echo. So back to the start again.
On 88.3 Southern FM. This is Brecky with Bjorn and Claire.
Actually, I'm going to move that along. So we'll go
3 Southern FM. This is Brecky with Bjorn and Claire.
Pretty cool, huh? I'm going for the kind of minimal sound here with just like breaking jingles up with sound effects this week. I kind of feel
You feel
that's
like
the right thing to do. Yeah.
you're going for a little bit of a different style today.
Yeah, minimalism. Let's go for music. Let's bring in rock here. What are we going to bring in here? Let's try it.
Invested in trying to improve.
Oh no, that's the wrong. I'm using that for the next jingle. Let's go here to adult contemporary instead.
Invested in trying to improve.
All right.
This
one's a little more serious. I'm not going to do MetaFilter on this one. Invested in trying to save £45,000. It's just not going to sound right, is it? So we'll get a little bit lighter on this.
Invested in trying to improve.
No. Sorry, I didn't want to do that. No.
Invested in trying to improve your business over the last 3 years.
3 years. No, maybe not.
The last 3 years, you could be owed an average of over £45,000.
And that is perfect because that's the beat. So I just need to go boom and stay on that track and then move that over like so. And that is done. That's the job done.
Search for Hamilton.
Okay, we just need to move this to a nice place. Again, I want to stay semi-serious on this one, not go too nuts with the effects.
Search for Hamilton Wood and Company in all major search.
And we'll cut that so it's a bit tighter.
Search for Hamilton Wood and Company in all major search engines.
You see, I can be serious, Izabela. I can be serious. That was a pretty serious production there, wasn't it? It's like you don't want to be whizzing and banging and metafiltering. You know?
Bless you, Mikey.
On to the next one. What have we got here? Or what is this one? I don't know what this one is.
Community Radio. Your village voice.
Oh no, so I'm saving that bed. That's for the next one. Hang on. So, gosh, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Not sure. That's quite fun, isn't it? Let's see what we can do here. So we got...
This is Burwell Community Radio.
Perfect. And then we'll bring this down here. So this is going to go over there. Yep, that's cool. And this is going to go down here. And
Your village voice. Burwell Community Radio.
oh yeah, and then on that last beat there, we'll just go back and we'll go ahead and go to our sound effects. And maybe we'll use a rewind here. No. Maybe. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. I don't want to go too crazy. Let's put that in there.
Burwell Community Radio.
No, too early.
Burwell Community Radio.
Nice. Okay.
Your village voice.
Hang on. I'm going to put that in a more serious place up here. Let's try that.
This is Burwell Community Radio. Your village voice. Burwell Community Radio.
And there's an opportunity to use MetaFilter on that particular clip there. Let's just see what we can do. VST3, modulation, waves, MetaFilter. Again, if you're interested in this or any other plugins, mrc.fm/waves. That would be awesome to try them out. They're always doing new things. Yeah. I was really honoured to be part of their Content Creator Audio Toolkit campaign earlier this year. And I know they're doing good stuff now. They've been real supporters of creators during this outbreak, this pandemic.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there'll be other stuff, in the pipeline for especially later in the year, right, when it's Black Friday.
This is Burwell Community Radio. Your village voice. Burwell Community Radio.
You can have some real fun with this, but I want to say semi-serious. Let's see. Goodness me, the temptation is to go over the top. Actually, let's go to this preset and let's just change some of this and see if we can just create
Burwell Community Radio.
That's nice, isn't it? It's just a slightly stereo, sort of slightly manipulated voice there. I like it because it just does certain things that Audition can't do or not easily. That is the purpose. That is simply the purpose of getting a plugin. Why would you want a plugin? It has to do something different, right?
Yeah.
Since 1990, he's been fighting the corrupt Arkansas powerful elites.
Powerful elites needs to be on the echo track.
So powerful elites. Good old boys network of cricket. Good old boys network of cricket judges. Good old boys network of cricket.
Okay, let's just make that a little bit tighter. Let's bring that in a bit.
Boys network of cricket judges.
Too much. Let's zoom and there we
Boys
go.
network of cricket judges.
And let's get this all on beat so it sounds right.
Cops.
And
politicians. His favorite, don't you know?
let's bring that in. And that'll come down here.
His favorite, don't you know?
And we might just go in and add a clip effect there. Again, into Waves MetaFilter, and we'll have a play with.
Don't you know?
Let's go to.
Don't you know?
And actually, what I want to do here is perhaps. No, actually, let's not go for that. Let's go for. Evil creatures. Some really interesting stuff in here. It's just a case of finding the right one. Oh, this might be interesting.
His favorite, don't you know?
Where's the crush up?
His favorite, don't you know? His favorite, don't you know?
We need to maybe tighten that up a little bit as well.
His favorite, don't you know? His favorite, don't you know?
And then bring it back with this.
You know, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, and a sound effect coming in now. I feel a sound effect here. Not that one. Let's bring this in over here.
Don't you know, ladies and gentlemen.
And then we've got this over here coming in.
And I present to you.
And then it's
Charles.
That's a perfect place for a false ending there. So let's do so with a little bit of reverb on the end. Here we go.
You, Charles Neely.
There we go. Perfect. Fade out. And we'll go to this one, which again, I'm going to bring in some nice music for this one. So let's see. We've got rock. This could be quite a catchy tune, couldn't it? Let's see what we can do. And this has got my crazy laugh at the end where I whacked the reverb on. Of course, the desk doesn't record any of the effects because it's pre-fader, so I need to reapply some reverb in a second.
Hello, Arkansas. Come November.
Okay, let's put that in like that. Let's do a double up here. So we'll maybe do...
Hello, Arkansas.
Okay, and then that second take there, we'll then go ahead and pop in. What I should really do is save this as a favorite. It would save me a ton of time rather than selecting it every time. But I didn't think of that, did I? No, I'm just doing it the hard way. Let's bring this in.
Arkansas, come November.
Let's see what we can do here.
Arkansas, come November.
So you see.
Arkansas, come. Hello, Arkansas, come November. Hello, Arkansas, come November. Hello, Arkansas, come November. Exercise your right to vote for United States Congressman French Hill. Why?
Then we'll go over here.
Why? It's the right. Why? It's the right thing to do.
Hang on. Let's see.
Why?
Let's see if we can do a quick false reverb and then whoosh back in here. That might make it sort of put some prominence. I know you want to place some prominence on this because this is a kind of this is a message that we want to
chill. Why? It's the right thing to do. Remember, vote.
And we'll bring that over.
Chill. Why? It's the right thing to do.
Maybe not so aggressive there.
Chill. Why? It's the right thing to do.
And then we need a rewind to bring it back in again to the music. So let's find that.
Chill. Why? It's the right thing to do. Remember, vote twice.
Do you get what it is about?
I know it says nod to Trump's speech on encouraging people to vote twice.
Seriously.
Isabella, you're supposed to remain impartial.
No, I'm not going to remain impartial.
It's like,
no, I am the rebel.
The authorities will be on our backs. You'll have Ofcom knocking on the door tomorrow saying, hello.
So what?
Yes.
For saying openly what I think?
Yes, maybe? You're supposed to be like the BBC, right?
No, that's why people come to YouTube. They come for you and your views, right?
I have no views. Now, Mr. Clive, he has a lot of views. I have
what
no.
would Mr. Clive say about this?
No, you don't want to hear what Mr. Clive has to say.
Go on.
Let's just leave that out.
Go on.
Mr. Clive.
Does he have a very, very firm view?
We'll keep him in his can for now, I think.
Okay.
He's nice and safe there. So. Oh, we'll bring that in a bit later because that's going to work perfectly. Yes, no, very, very clever. I love the script. I love the script on this. Let's bring that in about there. That's going to be much better. There we go. Ooh, I had a thought about that actually. So as well as the reverb, which obviously I'm going to do, I'm going to put this on the voice picture track and add some crazy reverb to it, just as was requested. So let's go to effects rack here and let's, track effects. Yeah, that would help. And we'll go to reverb, studio reverb, and we'll whack on vocal medium. Keep the dry up there. And I just thought I could probably have some fun with the picture as well. Let's just see if that sounds good.
Twice.
Yeah, you like it? Yeah? Is that good?
That is hilarious, actually.
All right, let's listen to the jingle in its entirety before we move on to the next one. So we got this one for you, Joe. Hope you like it.
Hello, Arkansas. Come November, exercise your right to vote for United States Congressman French Hill. Why? It's the right thing to do. Remember, vote twice.
There we go. So hopefully that suits the style of your show there. Right, let's move on to this one here. And we'll go ahead, bring this in, and maybe one of those that might be appropriate. And we'll bring in pad. We haven't used many pads in this show, so let's do so. So we got this.
Welcome to the Saholsky Enterprise website. Feel free to look around.
Okay.
Enterprise website.
Let's see if we can make this sounded.
Enterprise website. The Saholsky Enterprise website. Feel free to look around and see what we do.
Okay, so we're going to pop that there on that track. We're going to bring in this here.
Feel free to look.
So that's going to give us some echo. Nice echo.
Welcome to the Sahovsky Enterprise website. Feel free to look.
And on this one, I'm going to pull a very specific effect in on that one. Clip effects, of course. Again, we're looking for the modulation MetaFilter coming in. And I was going to go for... let's push that right up a bit.
You know what we do.
Ooh, that's a bit too high. Let's bring that down a bit.
Feel free to look around and see what we do.
So that's
Feel free to look around and see what we do.
nice sweeping through the frequencies there. Let's save at this juncture so that we don't lose any data in case of a power cut or other emergency. And we'll bring in this one down here. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a nice one. Very nice way to start a jingle there. So bringing this in here. Zoom. And that's going to go there.
Blind Cafe Radio presents DJ Tom's Music Buffet. Come in for a slice of the 70s.
Okay, that's going to be nice.
DJ
That is clearly going to go down here. And then come in for a slice of the 70s. We'll go here. And we'll actually move this in so it's a bit like that.
Blind Cafe Radio presents DJ Tom's
Oh, no, that's too early. Let's bring that over a bit.
Radio presents DJ Tom's Music Buffet. Come in for a
Too early. Let's bring that down.
Music Buffet. Come in for a slice of the 70s.
Nice little slice there. You can start your music playing underneath that dry vocal there. Again, over here on the effects rack, we'll just go ahead and place that. Yeah, I need to think of a more efficient way. I need to create a favorite ahead of time. Because bringing a plugin multiple times and multiple clips takes a lot of mouse clicks. More than I really need to be doing. So let's see here. What have we got? Stereoizer. Well, that's clearly the one.
Cafe Radio presents DJ Tom's Music Buffet. Come in for a slice. Blind Cafe Radio presents DJ Tom's Music Buffet.
That's so subtle, that effect. Let's look what else we've got here. LFO sequence.
Blind Cafe Radio presents
DJ Tom's Music Buffet.
Come in for
Ooh. Scratching. Heavy weather.
Blind Cafe Radio presents DJ Tom's Music Buffet. Come in for a slice.
That was interesting.
Blind Cafe Radio presents DJ Tom's Music Buffet. Come in for a
Bit too early on that, though. We need to let that rest and relax for a bit before we do the final bit.
Blind Cafe Radio presents DJ Tom's Music Buffet. Come in for a slice.
Now we need to make it earlier, but that's good. Do you like the scratching is?
I do.
Blind Cafe Radio presents DJ Tom's Music Buffet. Come in for a slice of the 70s.
A little bit earlier, and that will be the charm there. Okay, let's see what else we can do. So we got this one, and this one. We got a bit of this, I'm guessing, and this. And this. And this. Can we do those voiceover sessions with no mistake every week? It makes such a pleasure to separate all the jingles. It's amazing. My goodness. Okay. Big tone, rising tone, always good.
From Ramsbottom to Australia, playing the classics.
Okay. Let's bring this up here.
From Ramsbottom to Australia.
Little hesitation on the word Australia there.
I know.
From Ramsbottom to
Australia.
Let's just move that in.
Do you want me to
No,
punch and
it's okay.
roll?
From Ramsbottom to Australia.
Of course not. I know how to edit. Come on. There we go.
Yeah, playing the classics all around the world, 24/7. This
24/7. So that will go up there, and then that will go up there.
the world, 24/7. The world, 24/7. The world, 24/7.
And then
This is Chris Krug on Eastland.
on Eastlanks Radio will be the final bit there, and that will go obviously just up here.
Krug on Eastlanks Radio.
There we go. And, of course,
all around the world.
all around the world would be a great place to experiment there with MetaFilter. So let's go in. Okay, we'll go and bring that in again. That's it. And let's have a play with, let's see. Let's go for vocal sequencer.
All around the world. 24.
Oh,
All around the world. 20.
that's an interesting effect. See, a lot of these you would double track them. You wouldn't have them as sort of what's wrong with you.
All around the world. 24/7.
That's interesting.
All around the world. 24/7.
Let's do that doubled up.
All around the world. 24/7. This is Chris.
And we need to fade that there, see?
All around the world. 24/7. This is Chris Crook on East Lancs Radio.
Nice little alternative spin on that. Then over here, we're going to go in, bring in some more stuff. Wipey scroller.
Wipey scroller.
It's funny, the names of the sound effects that you get positioned here. All right, let's cut. What we got here?
You're listening to London Loves with Joe Atari and Jem Precious. Thursdays at 6 on Shoreditch Radio.
Okay, let's bring this up here.
Precious. Thursdays at 6 on Shoreditch Radio.
And then Shoreditch Radio. Nice trendy part of London there. Let's bring this in and pop that there.
And Jem Precious. Thursdays at 6 on Shoreditch Radio.
And then we'll just go ahead and again, going to bring in the modulation and the MetaFilter. See what we can play with here. Spectral actually has some really good presets to play with.
6 on Shoreditch Radio.
Oh, that's an interesting one because it kind of echoes into eternity there. I wonder if we can use that to its advantage.
6 on Shoreditch Radio.
Whoa. Ow.
Is that too much?
Ow.
Hang
That
on.
was ow.
Let's bring that down a bit.
6 on Shoreditch Radio.
No, that's a no.
Hang on.
You're listening to London Loves with Joe Atari and Jem Precious. Thursdays at 6 on Shoreditch Radio.
Oh, gosh.
That's terrible.
Sorry.
Come on.
Because it's running a tone through, but never mind. Let's go for something different. Skidding, it's called Statistics.
You're listening to London Loves with Joe Atari and Jem Precious. Thursdays at 6.
Oh,
It's amazing some of the effects this will bring, but you just need to to have the time to really refine them. Which broken fax machine. Let's try that one.
You're listening to London Loves with Joe Atari and Jem Precious. Thursdays at 6.
That does sound like a broken fax machine. This is hilarious. Flock of birds or by the water. Let's try by the water.
6 on Shoreditch Radio. 6 on Shoreditch Radio.
Oh, that's okay. Let me just check that's okay in context.
You're listening to London Loves with Joe Atari and Jem Precious. Thursdays at 6 on Shoreditch Radio.
It's kind of that squelchy Shoreditch Radio. So let's go with that. Let's bring you in over here and some of our effects. This one's called The Jitters. And we'll bring that in just here.
This week's hottest urban R&B, slow jams, and soul cats.
That's going to be cool. So let's bring that in a little bit earlier on.
This week's hottest urban R&B, slow jams, and soul cats on
Let's tighten that up a little bit, and then we can probably go ahead and...
jams and soul cats on
Okay, we're going to definitely need to cross that over.
on Clever.
On Cleverlicious Radio is screaming out for a bit of MetaFilter there to end off the jingle. So again, we'll go and add the clip effect of modulation from Waves, and it's going to be MetaFilter Stereo. And let's have a look. I'm liking the stuff that you find inside Spectral. Slow Leslie. Let's try that.
On Cleverlicious Radio.
Oh, cool. So we just need to extend you out so it doesn't cut suddenly.
On Cleverlicious Radio.
Cool.
Very cool.
This week's hottest urban R&B, slow jams, and soul cats on Cleverlicious Radio.
There we go. So we've got this.
Welcome to Championship Saturday. Who will be the...
Let's bring this down here. Media browser. Oh, we've used that already, I think. Okay, this could be interesting. So...
Welcome.
Let's bring this in over here. Bring this in here. This will come up here. Cut that.
Welcome to Championship Saturday.
And we'll do a bit of a cut. Bring this in here.
Chip Saturday. Who will be the one to come out on top?
And you can actually do a kind of meta filter manually by just doing a little bit of a pan here on the pan lines. So you got...
Who will be the one to come out on top?
And this might work better on another channel.
Who will be the one to come out on top?
That was a lot of pa.
It's a bit of popping there. Should we just doctor that a little bit? So it's not popping so much, because otherwise, yeah, you're right. Doesn't sound too good, does it? Zoop. There we go.
Hop.
Hang on, I doctored the wrong bit. Let's go down there.
Top.
Better?
Yeah.
Top.
Much better. No popping. Popping deleted.
Who will be the one to come out on top?
No popping, just clean. There we go. Okay. Getting there. 4 more jingles to make. 4 more jingles. It's the 4 more jingle countdown.
Woohoo!
Broadcasting live across the
Zoom in.
broadcast.
Let's bring this in. Pop that up there. This is going here.
Broadcasting live across the Almanthora Valley. Listening to Broadcasting live across the
And, we'll actually go ahead and bring... Oh, stop. That's it. Just select the end bit there.
Valley. You're listening to Almeria.
Nearly. Let's bring that along a bit.
Listening to Almeria.
No, too late. Gosh. It's fiddly.
Listening to Almeria Radio.
Cool. And actually, I'm going to cut and put that up there.
You're listening to Almeria Radio.
There we go. What's going on over here? Let's...
Welcome to the Melting Pot with your host, G-Man 16.
This is a bunch of 3 different jingles, I think, actually. I didn't realise. I thought that was a one long jingle. So we'll go to Welcome to the Melting Pot here with your host. So that's going there, that's going there, that's going there. Cool.
Welcome to the Melting. Welcome to the Melting.
We'll pull this one in here.
With your host, G-Man 16. With your host, G-Man 16.
Oh, it's all about timing.
With your host, G-Man 16.
Let's bring this in over here.
Ivan's Retro Chart Show. Ivan's.
And, it's a bit of a wonky edit there. Let's cut it there. Pop this up here.
Ivan's Retro Chart Show.
Oh, we're going a little bit, yeah. Let's try and move this in over here.
Chart Show. 1970s music all the way. Every Monday, 12 noon till 2. Chart Show. 1970s music all the way.
Let's move that up there.
All the way. Every Monday, 12 noon till 2 on Coastal Sound.
And then on Coastal Sound, we'll come down here. Let's bring that down there. Pull that in.
Monday, 12 noon till 2 on Coastal Sound.
And we'll go ahead in the effects rack here. It's VST modulation waves and bring in that MetaFilter. Let's see what we got here. Follow me.
Till 2 on Coastal Sound.
Let's go with that. Why not?
Daily for good music, your local news.
bring this in here. Like so, and so, so. This goes up here. This goes down here.
Damn Daily for good music. Your local and your local.
Oh, that's okay. That's coming in there. And we'll bring in
Local news. Local news 9 to 11 on weekdays.
And we need like a beep beep or something like that to put it out. So let's go for beeps. The end of that might be sufficient.
Or on demand.
Let's bring that a little bit earlier.
Or on demand.
There we go. Whoops. There. Okay. So we've got two more of these. One's over here and one's over here. We'll zoom in on this. Let's get rid of this from the screen. This one's a very short one. Okay. Let's tighten that up and we'll go in with
Jazz Jam Weekend. Jazz Jambalaya.
let's actually double that up there. Triple that up.
Jazz Jambalaya.
Oh, let's zoom in. I remember the other one didn't want to be produced. That was just a voice only. So let's bring that in there and there.
It's a Jazz Jam Weekend. Jazz Jambalaya.
And there you go. That's your lot. I'm going to mix down this multi-track, ready to save out. What do you think, Izabela?
I think that was really good. I was very impressed with your choice of plugin. Sorry, I've put my glasses on because I can't see. I can't see anything without my glasses on the screen. So
it's Waves MetaFilter that I was using throughout that session, by the way. That was the additional plugin I don't usually use. It's fantastic. Many creative effects there, voiceovers, audio production. You can do all kinds of stuff, sweeping through frequencies, sound shaping. You could actually even, I didn't use it in this session, but you could use it on sound effects and shape those and pitch them and wah-wah them and all that kind of stuff. Bit crushing, of course, which is cool because we don't have that natively in Adobe Audition. Generating a bit of noise, pitching, doubling up voices. Possibilities are simply endless. And you can go over to mrc.fm/waves to get a 10% discount on their already very generous discount that they got on their current sale on the plugins. And that's in the sale, I noticed. So go and give it a little look.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's been a good show. So are we, because we are recording the freebies.
Would you like to?
I think we can do it on the show today.
Going to record the freebies.
We've been usually recording off the
show. All right. Well, are you ready? Because if you want to, you can do it on your computer because you do have a computer over there that has Adobe. Do you want to load up Adobe Audition and tell me when you're ready, or are you not ready and you want to?
No, listen, I can can be ready.
You're ready to go.
Boom, boom, boom.
Why don't you go ahead?
File. Yeah.
You do all your voiceovers, your side, and I've mixed down these. So I'll upload upload these at the end of the show, these produced jingles, but then we can have everything uploaded by the end of the show, because I know we usually say we'll have everything by Monday, but now we can have everything done by the end of the show, which I think a lot of people would really like, especially those who've asked for some free jingles this week. So I'll hand over to you. I'll let you do the thing. You go through and read all of those that are dedicated to Iz. And when you reach the end, I'll come in and I'll do all of mine, and then we'll just say our goodbyes, yeah?
Okay, that sounds good. So let me just get my script nice and big. And I've got plenty of scripts over here, so I am going for it. Okay. Weed Wednesday, live with DJ Waterkiller. Strap yourself for the triple play of the week. Still Novo Studio in Italy presents Flashback Mixcloud Music Selection with Luigi Bayona. Streaming Saturday with Video DJ Henry on Mixcloud. Welcome to the magical, mystical show. Now, here is your favorite DJ, Uncle Vince. He inspires, he encourages, and he serves you with the best gospel music, DJ Christ-centric, on your radio. Stay tuned for more of the best in American country music here on It's Country USA. It's time for another Tuesday 10 Talk with your host, Scott Foster. You're live in the mix with Stevie May. Steve Golden playing the hits live on Prime Radio Liverpool. Steve Golden, wasn't sure. With the greatest tunes from the 1970s, it's Johnny Murph with plenty of 70s. Sven plays all your favorites this hour on Delta. Join Dan and Linda McGarry on their fun and lively podcast, Travel America, one coffee shop at a time. One coffee shop at a time. It's nothing but anthems with DJ Paul on playdj.tv, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter and Twitch. This is Party Night Mix Show on mixcloud.com. Platinum Lounge in the Rocks Grand Bahama. Platinum Lounge in the Rocks Grand Bahama is back with curbside and pickup services. Will today be the show where Spencer finds love? We know he's going to try. Me? No, I'm married. The Save Our Soul Cool 10. Old school classics with Gary Michael. DJ Burner mixing up a musical storm on virtualdjradio.com. DJ Fat Hell in the mix. Nostalgia Radio plays 5 decades of hits for you. Get the latest news and articles about health, science and medicine. Join Health Radio on Facebook. Featuring the music of today, Top Up Tuesdays on Global FM. Follow DJ Teaspoon on Twitter and Instagram at DJ_Teaspoon1 or contact him on 0246 156 211. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Selector Mathematics, the reggae music calculator. Cha! Izabela. I don't know whether that was supposed to be in there. Cha! Believe it or not, the biggest old school show on the planet is here. More Drive Radio. The Saturday afternoon show with Alex Foreman on 107.4 Tempo FM. It's Bear Month season. Songs are back. Kaijiban Radio. Just in case. I have no idea whether I've done it right. Sorry. Expat Live is taking a break this week. Enjoy the music. We will be back next week. All the way from Afrancho, Ghana. She's Baby Rona. She's hot and sexy. And now, here is a classic mountain track on Jim's Mountain Country. DJ Venom. Spectrum Unplugged. Only the best live acoustic. Only the best live acoustic and unplugged versions of your favorite songs. Thank you for listening to The Introverted Law Student. Please don't forget to subscribe. DJ Bride is taking you to another level with good music. The DJ with the magical fingers, DJ Boo Boo. The Electric Hop Show with bobbing Colin Freeman, neo rock and roll and in the know request time. Here is brand new music on Christian Music Spotlight with Brian David. This is the sound of DJ time. Morning Indian radio show, 1 hour of pure pleasure. Turn it up. You are tuned into the Soul Dale Radio by Rowan Bangy. Playing yesterday's favorites, but today's best hits. This is DJ O'Dale in the mix. Househead International presents the soulful house sounds of Spin Master Mike Bree. You're listening to DJ Vital, the coolest DJ in the country. Radio Hoagland for 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s top music on Friday evening. Listen up via the Mixlr app. Listen to us via the Mixlr app. The very latest modern country releases are found right here on the Modern Country Hour on Saint FM. For more information on the Buds to Blossoms virtual class, contact Rochelle at 868-368-6336. Arif, you are too hot for me, baby. DJ Joe on the ones and twos. Trickstar Empire. It's time for the Sunday session. Live from the UK with DJ Ryan and producer Stevie. DJ Amaya in the mix. Beats and bands with Neon Saint. Banging tunes. No restraints. This is the Fullerton Unfiltered podcast. Now here is your host, Brian Fullerton.
Okay, very nice indeed. I'm going to start recording mine. And by the way, just as a little teaser here, I got a little box that's delivered from one of my favorite audio companies, and I think I'm going to open it actually live on the stream in just around 5 minutes. So if you can stick around while I do the free voiceovers at the end of the stream, Izabela, I will reveal what is inside this huge box here sitting on my desk right in front of me. So is that enough of a teaser for you?
That's lovely.
All right, let's do it. Free Jingle Friday, free scripts from myself, Mike Russell, on the 4th of September 2020. HaboQuests.co, Habo's #1 fan site. You are listening to DJ Lark. Continuous hits on Bold FM. The Hot 7 at 7 plays now. Studio 54 is on air and you are invited. It's the Susie Plus podcast with Tracy Franklin and Cy Clark. Corey's B-Sides. Weekends with Jamie Hicks on Steel FM. Bringing you the biggest hits right now. Super DJ Prime in the mix. Man on deck. Coming soon at HAPRC, Podcasts Community Radio, HRC. Please visit www.hauntedresearchcenter.com. It's bluegrass gospel time on Wings Like Eagles Radio. The 38th anniversary program of Joyful Sounds with Rob Green in 3, 2, 1. Thanks, okay. Don't forget to tune in to the Equalizers every Monday morning from 10 on 90.6 FM Heritage Radio. Rocking you from Portsmouth and playing more of the music you want to hear. This is Lion Paw Radio. You are listening to the Thursday Retro Session on 3FM. You can hear your favourite music everywhere. Radio Popcorn is in the air. All the hits, all the time. Election 2020 with Guernsey Community Radio and the Guernsey Daily Podcast. GMR exclusive mix weekdays Monday to Friday 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. exclusively to GMR FM. How often do you hear an old tune and it brings back memories of what you were doing when you first heard it? Go to Spotify, search for Squiggles, choose one of our playlists, turn up the volume and bring back the memories. Welcome week on Liverpool Guild Student Media. It's time now for the very best of 70s glam rock. It's time now for the very best of 70s and glam rock with Mally. Radio Jennifer is playing all your favourite tracks. The sound of the 80s. This is the place to be. Here's Simon, Mr. T on the air, everywhere. Steve Rutter and Ed Pierce on the air now. DJ Mike Edwards in the mix. Rob Proctor on Burwell Community Radio. The temperature's getting cooler, but the hits are as hot as ever. Christmas 2020 on Caltech FM Live. Made in Scandinavia, this week's new releases from the cream of Scandinavian talent. Ladies and gentlemen, make way for the wheel super maestro, DJ Inspire, the Vibe Master. No fans allowed in? No worries. BTFC Live Radio have this new season covered. Join us live. Club Classics, Hit Pick, House Nation, the best in future urban, R&B, slow jams, funk and soul. Music lovers, this is another DJ Magician non-stop mixtape presentation. Satisfaction guaranteed. You're listening to DJ Akil, the baddest DJ in the country. This is your number one favourite music station. Listen via www.truehitradio.co.uk or TuneIn Radio. For the best of news, sports and talk, we are Radio 1, 103.5 FM, Nigeria's number one news, talk and sports radio. Paul Rochester on soultrain.co.uk, playing the freshest soul and R&B music by independent artists. House Nation, EDM Massive, this week's fresh releases, prime cuts, this week's re-entry. You're listening to Cole Hashvela, 103.6 FM, your station. Connecting you with the world through great urban gospel music. It's the Urban Gospel Connect. Hello and welcome to this Metro Fleet tour. Make sure you sign the waiver. We will begin shortly. You're listening to Uncle Bob at the Music Langia. At the Music Lanyepi. And Mike, anytime I'm in Tsunami, I listen to DJ Exhibit on Greener FM 95.9 MHz, the natural feel. Stay tuned. Hits 24/7, more variety all day, every day, lots and lots of music. Club Classics, featuring the hottest dance tracks from years gone by that still get you dancing. Archie Parker, the biggest little gamer. Listen up, people. Here's Best of Joe Boy, Fireboy, and Omar Lay. Enjoy. Your number one hit music station all day, every day. East Side Hits Radio Zambia. Good health means taking responsibility. Lounge and have the best of fun. Let's talk legal. Around the world every Friday in 432 Hertz, the playlist on Conscious Sounds. What's on now? It's time for Intergalactic DJ. It's the Nick Shaw Show. Stream HVDR Country on the Simple Radio app. You're listening to Habbo Vibe. This is Habbo Vibe. We are Habbo Vibe. Feel the vibe. Crunchy FM's no repeat workday means more music while you work. Simply Tickets, your essential entertainment ticket partner. Learn more at simplytickets.com. Heineken presents Couch Clubbing. We bring the party to you. Heineken presents Couch Clubbing. We bring the party to you, so turn it up. This is Egerton Radio, 101.7 FM, broadcasting live from the heart of Nakaru. It's a no-child play. There we go. That's it. I think that's it. Wow. All right. Hang on. I faded you down. Sorry. Go on. Start again.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So
because I didn't want you in my session, so I was like, I'm going to fade you down.
No, that's okay. Yeah. Fair enough. And I just wanted to say that usually our wonderful admins do filter through any repeats or multiple submissions, because we do ask you to submit just one per person. So yes. Like if there are any multiple submissions, we will discount them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So cool.
All right. So yeah, we were speaking about a lot this week. If you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/music radio creative. Please go ahead and do that. I hope you've enjoyed everything we had to say. The plugin of the week, that went down quite well, didn't it? It's the MetaFilter from Waves Audio. Look at that. It's on their site right now, $30 with the sale. Further 10% off using my link, mrc.fm/waves. And if you're interested not just in MetaFilter, but a bundle with loads of cool plugins. This is actually a bundle I bought a long time ago from Waves, the Platinum Bundle. It's currently on sale, reasonable price, $228 thereabouts. Again, another 10% off with my coupon, so that'll get you down a little bit. But that's a good bundle. It includes MetaFilter and 56 other plugins. And like I say, it's definitely one that I recommend. And finally, just before we get going, shall I open this is? What do you think?
Yeah, you can open it up. Why not?
Okay, now this is interesting. A little bit of detective work. It's come all the way from Australia to the sunny Isle of Wight here on the south coast of the UK. This box has travelled, let's look at the UPS tracking. It's come through Korea, it's been to Germany, it went to the north of England, and finally it went to Southampton before hitting the Isle of Wight.
Sounds like it scooped all the coronavirus along the way. Right? All
Oh,
the
gosh!
hotspots. And
Where's
he's
the
been
hand
touching.
sanitizer? No, it's fine. I'm not scared. Here we go. Let's... Oh. That was a bit violent, wasn't it?
funny.
But anyway, at least it's open now. So inside... Oh, look at this! Hey! Fantastic! Thank you, Rode Microphones, for sending a box of your latest accessories and some nice... lapel pins that show the Rode Wireless Go. My favourite lavalier microphone now. Like, nothing else comes close. I can now wear that lapel, black
I
or
thought
white.
you were going to just flick those out behind you, and do that.
My favourite. You can have those. My favourite. Sorry, was that?
Yeah, your
that's a bit
favourite,
much.
but you can have those.
Favourite.
Yeah.
You can have those. But hang on, there's more. I know there are. Oh! That was a good throw, by the way.
There you go.
I got the black one. Nice.
Jackpot.
Yeah, the original and the best. There are some accessories in there, which I'll show to you in just a moment, because you're probably interested, especially if you use the best wireless lavalier microphone in the world. But look at this. Look at this. This is this is
bag.
nice.
Oh, is it a bag? If
I
it's a
don't
bag,
know.
I love their bags. We had one
They
before.
do have bags, don't they?
Yeah,
Let's just
and I
open
did
this
have
up.
one before, and actually...
We love Rode, by the way, especially I know Doug does. Doug's there shouting Rode in the comments. Rode. Let's see, what is this? Oh, yes.
Is it a bag?
Seriously, I don't know how you
I'm
get one of
taking
these
that
for
one.
love nor money, but look at that. That's a nice bag. You need to give it a bit of an iron. The choice of today's creative generation. Okay,
Nice.
let's try and do a nice throw. You ready? Woo!
Got it!
Yay! There you go. You can do your shopping. You can just imagine
Nice.
that when you're walking around Tesco with your Rode Microphones bag.
Yeah, I'll take it for my Tesco runs, definitely.
So there you go. What else? Oh, there's a letter.
Oh.
There's a letter with the Rode Golden Seal of Approval there. Shall we have a look? Shall I read it out?
Well, let's
We've
hope
got
there's
time.
nothing.
It's a live stream. It's not like we've got to be anywhere.
We do, actually, but that's another story.
You're always so busy. Let's see. Okay. from Rode. In this box, you'll find 2 new accessories. The DCS-1. Oh, let's bring that out then and show that to you. Let's talk about it. The DCS-1, a dual cold shoe mount. Oh, yes. Let's go back to that in a second.
Seriously, who names it cold shoe
It's a
mount?
cold shoe-
Seriously, cold shoe mount. Seriously,
That's what it's called. That's not Rode. That's what it's called.
Doesn't mean I have a shoe and it's
cold.
a cold.
Just
and
stop
you,
it.
You mount
I'll
it.
tell you more about it in a second.
Seriously. Okay, sorry.
Don't ruin this.
All right. I'm not ruining it. Sorry.
And the SC11, a Y splitter cable, which when paired together provide the perfect solution for plugging 2 microphones into a single recording device, like a camera when you're doing vlogs. 2 wireless Goes, oh my goodness. The Wireless Go has been hugely popular since it was first launched over a year ago and has been paying close attention to the feedback. Like my video that I made a couple of months ago actually saying, wouldn't it be nice to plug 2 Rode Wireless Goes into a camera? Do you think, yeah, that's amazing. Well, absolutely, that's one of the things I really like about, I do like Rode. I'm a big fan of the stuff they do, and I do like the fact that they listen to what people say, particularly with the Rodecaster Pro. I mean, they're always on top of it, new firmware updates for podcasters and stuff. But this is about the Wireless Go. So it's inspired us to make a number of additions to the Wireless Go ecosystem, including 2 new accessories you've received today, which combined deliver one of the most asked for accessory combos, a dual channel solution for the Wireless Go. So let's just talk about your cold shoe is. The DCS-1, this is what it looks like on the box. Constructed from lightweight aluminium, allows you to easily mount 2 microphones with the cold shoe accessories onto your camera with a single cold shoe. Oh, shall I try this out? Hang on, I'm going to cut to you while I get a few bits. Talk about, just keep reading the letter.
Oh, okay, thanks. All right.
You've got something to say?
Sorry, which is the where did you stop?
It was
about the DCS1.
Oh yeah, the DCS1 constructed from lightweight aluminium allows you to when used together with DCS1 and SC11 unlock a range of creative possibilities and offer streamlined setup particularly suited for connecting two wireless GOs to a camera with a single mic input. You can also connect any combination of mics that fit a standard cold shoe mount and have a TRS input as a video mic NTG or video mic Pro Plus. We hope you enjoy using these new Rode accessories and we look forward to seeing your new reviews.
Okay.
For more information, blah.
I am going to open this up now, and you know these boxes, they're the hardest things to open in the world, but they're fun. Once you get into them, I might need some scissors. I'm feeling quite weak with this box.
Are you weak?
You have to just rip it. No, it's all right. I'm good. Do not throw the scissors at me, all right? Whatever you do.
Can you imagine what kind of live stream would that be? Andy, hang on. I do have scissors, by the way.
No. No, thank you. Right, so this is the DCS1 from Rode. And this is a smart piece of kit, and I'm going to show you practically how this would work now. So there it is. Look at that. That's a nice bit of kit, isn't it? It's designed to go on top of a DSLR or mirrorless camera, like so. So look, there's my camera. There's my Sony that I use to shoot with. And you see, that's a cold shoe mount. Hang on.
Cold shoe mount, because that's a cold shoe mount.
It's just what it's called is.
Why is it called cold shoe mount?
And then you just pop that in on top like that and screw it like that. So look, now that sits nicely on top of your camera like that. Can you see that? Yeah. Does that look good? Yeah?
That
is that cool? There it is on top of the camera. Okay, cool. Next step. Now, I need not one, but two Rode Wireless Go's. Well, I just happen to have that. There's one. That's the receiver, by the way. That's the receiver. So this can slot nicely into one slot on there. Let's do that now, practically. Hang on, have I got it? I've got it the wrong way, sorry. You don't have to force it when you've got it on right. There we go. And then I need the other receiver for the other Rode Wireless Go. These are the receivers and the transmitters or microphones you attach to the people who are going to be speaking on video. And again, we just slot that in, again, making sure I do it the right way around. And now you will see that I have two Rode Wireless Go's attached to the top of my camera with the DCS1 cold shoe mount. Let's zoom in on that. See that? The only thing is at the moment, they've got two separate wires coming out. Oh, sorry, that came off. That was my fault.
You're doing a great presentation, seriously.
Hang on, there we go. You got to really screw that down tightly and then it works. Now at the moment, it's got two jacks coming out, which is no good because on the side of my camera, see just here, there is only one input. So there's no way I'm going to get those in. Well, that is where the next accessory that Rode just sent through to me today, this SC11, let's get a nice focus on that, TRS splitter cable comes in really handy.
Do you know what I really like about Rode? I like the fact that the packaging is just minimalistic. I hate it when companies do like, you know, you get like this big of a box for something that's like this tiny and like, it's just like, make it simple, right? And they do it well. So
I know, right? So I'm just unboxing this as we speak. SC11. It's a cable. Look at that! It's a cable. Wow! Woo! But it's a very, very fancy cable. Look at that. So you've got, if you actually look at this cable, you've got this bit here, which is. Hang on. Let's see. What have we got here? Actually, it might be better if I take the card off, and then we can really open it out. Right. Okay. So you've got this here, which will go into your camera. Oh, hang on. I don't want the focus on me. Can I have the focus back on that, please? Hello? There. So this little cornered thing will go into the camera. Oh, it keeps...
You need to put the camera on, otherwise it's just too small.
Okay. So essentially, you put the camera there with the mic input on the side. You plug that bit in there, like that. And then you've got a red and a black one, so a left and a right, and those replace these up here. So let's take these out, the top, these curly things. So you put one into the output of transmitter number 2. Probably would be better before I mounted them to have done that. Hang on, let me just fiddle about with that and do it. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Right, so yeah, one goes in that side like that, and one goes in, yeah. Now I can show you back on the camera. I just had to slide one out. So one goes in like that. Can you see? And one goes in like that. And we end up with something that looks like that. So you got the SC11 splitter cable going into the two Rode Wireless Go's.
and that then combines together on the side to go into one mic input. And essentially, you get the output of 2 Rode Wireless Go's. One goes on the left channel of your camera, one goes on the right channel of your camera. And then when you get into post inside Premiere Pro, you can then go ahead and you can cut it to your heart's content.
Nice.
If one speaker you want to have like on, who's primarily speaking, you can have them. You can cut out if someone starts coughing or whatever. But you can essentially put 2 Rode Wireless Go's. So I can put one on me, and I can put one on you over there, Izabela. Again, I'm not going to throw this,
No,
but
please don't.
You can attach it to yourself, and then we can have 2 separate channels in one recording on one camera. It really is genius. And like I say, Rode are always doing good stuff like this and listening and just making things that people want. So
Yeah.
I really like that. Again, this is not sponsored content. The only disclaimer here is that Rode sent me the stuff and said, look, listen, if you like it, show it on your channel. And I do like stuff that Rode makes, so I'm showing it on my channel. The DCS1 and the SC11 will be your perfect comparison. Comparison. If you happen to have 2 Rode Wireless Go's and you do a lot of stuff back and forth. Izabela, what do you think?
Yep, I think that's fantastic. And don't throw anything at me. I'm just...
No more
But brilliant.
throwing.
Well, listen, I've really enjoyed today's show.
Apart
and,
from this, you can show that. Oh, hang on. Where did I throw it?
What did you throw? This?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It was a sticker. I sent you a sticker.
Oh, you sent me a sticker. What is it? Oh, yeah. No, I can't see it. Sorry.
It's properly landed.
Your aim was rather...
It was rubbish.
Rather lame. Your
was
aim
rubbish.
is lame.
Anyway, but myself with my lame aim. Remember, download the jingles after the show at mrc.fm/FJF. It really is as simple and as easy as that. We're very grateful that you decided to join us for Free Jingle Friday. Have yourself a fantastic weekend, and thank you very much for joining us. Bye-bye!
Free Jingle Friday is made possible by our sponsor, Restream, the easy way to stream to multiple social platforms at the same time. Restream Studio makes it simple to go live directly from your browser. Get started now at mrc.fm/Restream.